it's grown enough over time now. We've grown from just a group of guys that bust on each other for 3 or 4 days or a couple times a year. We really do care about each other now, and that's the really cool thing about Steelers. We put on our shirts last year, Faith, Family, and Football, and that's a big part of what the A3 group is too, because it's not just our group of guys, it's our families too.
You know, we live in different parts of North America, very far parts of North America, but you know, we do our best to try to get together, again, because we like each other's company.
In 2007, I came down here with my friend Scott, and the following year we came back again, and we started hanging out with Todd and Mike. And I think around that same time, Todd and Mike had been coming, and they were getting to know some guys. And as the years went on, these different little groups of guys started hanging out together. And in 2015, we decided that we should actually call ourselves something. We asked John Simpson to put us into a pod upstairs together, and he picked the A3 pod. And that's kind of, you know, we officially became a group in 2015.
So it's a collection of a couple different groups. Myself, I came down by myself in 2008, I believe it was, 2007. And I met a couple of the guys, Chris and Oliver, during our tour. I knew Doug from a chat group, on a Steelers chat group, and so we had hooked up in a couple of games. And again, you know, are we coming back to camp this year? All right, you know, make sure everybody's names are on the same list for the rooms, and that it just evolved into this, what it is today.
The personalities of the guys. We have a really diverse group of guys in our group.
We have a lawyer, we have a banker, we have a nuclear engineer at a plant up in Ontario.
Doug owns a home health business.
Right, so you know, none of us are the same, right? Which makes us unique. We're all different, but we all bring something different and unique to the group.
Because now when we plan our trips to men's fantasy camp, now we come in on Tuesday or Wednesday. If there's a Pirates game in town, we'll go to that. We look at other things going on in the schedule around Pittsburgh and try to find other things to do with our group too.
It's just a place to kind of release our frustration and our excitement about the Steelers, but also, you know, to talk about our daily lives too.
We can vent about our jobs or whatever, and I know I sit at home and Nikki will look at me and she'll say, "Who's that?" And I say, "It's the boys." And she just knows that we're all chatting back and forth with each other about whatever.
Yeah.
You know, if I had to speak for the whole group, I think honestly, we just love each other. It's grown from that, just a bunch of guys hanging out, that you really love each other. You care about each other and what's going on with their lives. And
yeah, and you know, I never grew up with brothers, and so you know, when that old cliche, "Oh, these are my brothers," you know, these guys are like my brothers.